everyone, Suzanne here. I hope you're all well and welcome to Sew Custom. Today's video is going to be the making of this little number. So if you're interested in seeing that, then let's get started.
Starting with the fabric, I'm using this lace fabric in this beautiful lemon colour for the outer and just some standard cotton lawn for the lining. And on to the cutting out. This is my front bodice. My fabric underneath is on the fold. I have a notch at my sleeve and one at the centre front neck. That's my front done. And on to my back. I have 2 layers of fabric underneath my pattern piece. And I have a notch on the centre back about 4 inches down from the neck and a notch at my sleeve. That's my back done. And for my sleeve, 2 layers again of fabric underneath my pattern piece and just 1 notch at the shoulder seam. Done. And now for the lining, I'm using the same pattern pieces. I've just folded up 1 centimetre on the pattern in underneath. And that will mean that my lining fabric is 1 centimetre shorter than my outer fabric. So this is my front lining, my fabric underneath is on the fold, and I have the same notches I had on my outer. And for my back lining, I've done the same thing here with the hem, and again, same notches as I had on my outer. So that's all my pattern pieces cut out, now ready for the assembly. So I'm starting at the shoulder seams, so I'm just laying my back over my front, right sides together, and pinning those shoulder seams and stitching here at my 1 centimetre seam allowance, back stitching at the start and the end, just using a regular stitch length. So that's that done. And then I've chosen to clean all of the seams on this little top. So to do that, I'm just folding in underneath the edge, giving myself a crease line there and pressing. I'll show this again on the lining. And now to stitch right along that crease line on both sides. So I'm using a little bit of a longer stitch length, back stitching at the start and the end. So that's one side done, and on to the other. I'm taking it nice and gentle here, trying to make sure that I'm staying along that crease line. From the inside, that's how it looks. And the outside, love that. Same thing on the lining. So I've just laid my back over my front, right sides together, and pinned those shoulder seams. Stitch there at my 1 centimetre seam allowance. And now pressing those seam edges in exactly the same way. So folding the edge in underneath, giving myself a little bit of a crease line there and pressing. Same thing on the other side. Folding that edge in underneath, making sure it's completely enclosed, giving myself that nice crease line and pressing. And I'm going to stitch this in exactly the same way. So popping my needle in right on that crease line, back stitching at the start and the end, trying to stick to the crease line the whole way along, using that little bit of a longer stitch length. And this is how it looks. So from the inside and the outside. Super neat. So that's both of my shoulder seams done, so for my lining and for my outer fabric. So now I want to work on the sleeves. So I want to hem the sleeves before I attach them to the bodice. So I'm going to use a double folded hem here. So the first step in that process is to run a stitch line about 5 millimeters in from that cut edge, using a little bit of a longer stitch length. And I'm going to use this stitch line as an indication for pressing. So you'll see that here. So I'm just going to fold the edge of that fabric right along where I've sewed those stitches and press as I go. So this is my first fold line. I'm trying to get that stitch line to be right on the edge of the crease. And this just gives a super neat finish and quite an accurate finish to the hem. So that's my first fold done. So now on to the second fold. So I'm doing exactly the same thing again. So I'm just rolling that hem fabric to the inside by about the same measurement again, so about 5mm, and pressing the whole way around the edge of this hem. And now ready to stitch. So back stitching at the start, using a little bit of a longer stitch length, taking it nice and gently, trying to make sure that that curve is really nice the whole way around, and back stitching at the end. And that's how that looks from the inside. From the outside, super neat. So now I'm ready to attach the sleeves to the bodice. So I'm first of all lining up that notch you see me cut on my sleeve with my shoulder seam, and then the edge of my sleeve with my notch on my bodice, front and back, and pinning, ready to stitch. So back stitching at the start, at my 1cm seam allowance, just using a regular stitch length here, back stitching at the end. So that's that done. And from the outside, nice and neat. And now I'm ready to attach my lining to my outer fabric. So I've just laid my lining on top of my outer fabric, right sides together, and pinned the armholes and the neckline, ready for stitching. So I'm starting with the armhole, back stitching at the start, using a regular stitch length at my 1cm seam allowance the whole way around, and back stitching at the end. So that's that done. And I'll come back to this in a second, but first of all I'm just going to close up the neckline. So starting at the centre back, at my 1cm seam allowance, using a regular stitch length, back stitching at the start and the end. So that's my neck all nicely closed. And now I just want to tidy up those seams. So I want to snip them down. So I'm using my pinking shears here to do that. And I'm doing that because I'm not going to top stitch or understitch these seams. I'm just going to give them a really nice press. And I want to try and minimize any fraying of this fabric. So the pinking shears will help out with that. So I've just went ahead and done the neckline and the other armhole. And now I'm ready to pull this bodice through to the right side. So to do that, I've popped my hand on top of the lace fabric, but underneath the lining fabric at the shoulder seam. I've grabbed both the lace fabric and the lining fabric at the hem on the back and pulled it through the shoulder seam. So just showing that one more time. So I've put my hand on top of the lace and underneath the lining. I'm grabbing hold of the hem of both the lining and the lace at the bottom of the back and pulling the whole thing through the shoulder. So that's everything pulled through to the right side. Now I just need to give the whole thing a good press. And you can see here just how nicely everything is enclosed. So the armholes, super neat with that sleeve seam all enclosed inside. Same thing around the neck. Really lovely, I like this finish. So now I'm ready to close up my side seams. So I've just laid my lace fabric right sides together and then pulled my lining fabric underneath and again laid it right sides together and just pinned the whole way along. on both sides. And now ready to stitch. So I'm stitching the lace fabric first of all at my 1 centimeter seam allowance, back stitching at the start and the end, and the lining fabric exactly the same, back stitching at the start and the end. So that's those done. And I've used the same finish here as I used on the shoulder seams. So I've enclosed all of those raw edges, so nice and neat on the inside. And now I'm ready to close up my centre back seam. So I'm just making sure I have my lining fabric and my lace fabric right sides together. And I'm going to pin from the hem to the notch on the lining side, and exactly the same on the lace side, so from the hem to the notch. So that's that done, and now ready to stitch. So I'm back stitching at the start, sewing from the notch down to the hem on my lining first at my 1 centimeter seam allowance, and I'm going to do exactly the same finish again, but I'm showing it this time because I'm going to do it slightly differently. So instead of sewing the entire seam here, I'm stopping just at the notch that you've seen me mark 4 inches down from the neck. So you can see that here, I've left that little gap at the top. So on to the other side, same thing again. This time I've started at that notch, sewing right along that crease until I get to the hem, back stitching, using that little bit of a longer stitch length. So that's how that looks on the inside, and as I say, I have that little gap at the top. I'll come back to that in a second. So for the lace fabric, I'm doing exactly the same thing. So I've just sewed that seam up at my 1 centimeter seam allowance. I've stopped at the notch, and now I'm going to treat these seams in exactly the same way. So sewing along the edge of that crease line until I get to the notch, back stitching at that notch, and leaving that same little gap. So you can see that I've pressed that top piece as well in underneath. That'll just make the next step a little bit easier for me. You'll see that in a second. So just finishing off that other seam. So that's my centre back all nice and clean. And I've just got that little gap to deal with. So just to give the whole thing a good press. So I've went ahead and done that, and now I'm ready to deal with that little gap. So before I close up that gap, I want to put in my closure, and for this top I've chosen a ribbon. So I'm just popping that ribbon in at the top of the centre back at the neck, and now I'm going to stitch from one side, and I'm stitching through both layers, the lace and the lining here, getting to my notch, pivoting, stitching across the bottom, pivoting again, and then up the other side. And I'm using that little bit of a longer stitch length again. So that's my back neck all nicely closed up, my ribbon attached, super neat and tidy, so love that. And now the last thing I have to do is hem this little top, both lining and lace fabric. And I'm using exactly the same technique that I used on the hem of the sleeve. So I'm double folding, pressing everything in place, and now here stitching. So I'm using a little bit of a longer stitch length here, back stitching at the start, taking it nice and gently the whole way around, back stitching at the end. So that's my lace fabric complete, and onto the lining, exactly the same thing here again, back stitching at the start and the end, and that's how that looks. Love that. And that is this little top complete. So I have my sleeves all attached, the seams of that nicely enclosed between the lining and the outer fabric, my neckline super neat and tidy, that double folded hem on both the lining and the lace fabric, my nice little gap at the top of the back there with my ribbon, and this is what it looks like on. So it's just a really basic little summer top, but I love how this is finished. I love how clean it is on the inside, those little cap sleeves. I love the length, I love the neckline, love it.
So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed, please do, and I shall see you on Friday in my next one. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic week. Bye folks!